Alright, sorry, I tried to do this a few times, but it kept cutting off about 6 times. Okay, so this is going to be my reply to this fucking fat, ugly, nerdy, skint, wrinkly, pathetic little keyboard warrior. Now, I know you shouldn't give these sad acts, you know, the time of day, because to be honest, they're already living their worst life, having to come on YouTube every day, hating on people that they don't know, all because they're ugly, jealous nobodies. But before I get into this, yeah, me and my mum was talking about this earlier, you know, good old Lainey, and we come to the conclusion that it's jealousy on this community. Like, think about it, bro. I've got like a loving mum, I've got a sister. These people ain't got no family, and to be honest, I have noticed it myself, you know, being on here for, you know, the many years that I have. Every time around December, these people get more bitter, they get more hateful, because think about it, Christmas is coming up, they ain't got no family, they ain't got no friends, they ain't got no money. They're going to be sat on YouTube on Christmas all alone, despite them saying that, oh, they're not going to be on YouTube Christmas, bro. Trust me, these fat nerdy projectors ain't got nothing in their life, despite trying to tell other people they ain't got this, they ain't got that. They need to literally wake up and smell the coffee that, bro, it's almost 2026 and you're talking about yourself, and you've been doing this now for, you know, a very, very long time. Like, generally, these people on this community, a lot of them, like the haters, they need a fucking mirror for Christmas Day. Like, Santa needs to give them a mirror so they can look in the mirror and realize that everything that they're trying to talk about other people, it's their own lives. And like I said, these people ain't even got family. Probably their family has disowned them. This is why they do this. But anyways, I'm going to get onto what you've wrote, yeah, and I'm going to add another thing on after it, because yeah, you've said another thing a few times on someone else's channel. I've meant to do a video on you before, but now I'm doing it. I'm going to add you on this, right? So, right, own place. I don't want to live in a council bedsit. I mean, I've said a million times, I don't want to live in a council bedsit. I'd rather live with my mum in a house than a council bedsit. Girlfriend. You don't have a girlfriend, so you know, you might want to think about yourself before talking about other people's self-projector. And he's got a disabled girlfriend. I've never had to resort to a girl that's disabled. You don't have a girlfriend, and you're more than likely still a virgin, but you're trying to talk about me. How can you talk about people having girlfriends and not having girlfriends when, bruh, you're in your 40s and you're probably still a fucking virgin? Like, let's face it, all of the women that I've been with, and I've put it on YouTube, me kissing, me sleeping with, you've probably tried to wank your little erectile dysfunction wrinkly dick, because that's the only action that you'll ever get. Bro, you don't have a girlfriend, you don't have a woman, you've probably never seen a woman naked in person, and you're going to try and talk about a 28-year-old. Really, bro? Really? Come on now, it's embarrassing. Like, it's a time now to grow up. And like I said, I've never had to resort to a disabled girl like him. So that's due to out the way. Job. He doesn't have a job. You don't have a job. And I have had a job and I've earned my own money. Next. Right? Has money. You don't have any money. He doesn't have money. And I have more money than both of you combined, and I've shown more money than both of you combined ever have and ever will. Self-projecting. That 13 grand that he showed was about 4 years ago, that he kept showing over and over again the same video. Mate, we've all seen me show money, and we've all seen you people run away. So you might want to remember this when you're self-projecting your skintness every day onto other people, you loser. Anyways, unique dress sense. I mean, yeah, he's got a unique dress sense because he's too skint to be able to afford anything normal, just like you, which we're going to get onto in a bit. Self-projecting. Has hobbies. You don't have hobbies, and he don't have hobbies. I mean, you stalk me every single day on YouTube. Self-projecting. What could you possibly have? Has a life. He don't have a life. You don't have a life. Let me tell you something, right? I have done more in my 28 years of life than you two have combined ever have and ever will, which is mad because you say that he's got a life, he has a future, but I've already done more than both of you put together at 28 years of age. Isn't that a thing? Isn't that a damn thing? And let me tell you something, right? I love the jealousy on here. You have wrote on someone else's channel that I bought my jeans and trainers and I've used Kalana. Never use Kalana in my fucking life. So this is what I mean with these jealous, fat, ugly lowlives that ain't got a family. Even when you prove that you got more money than them and you show clothes that they can never afford, like Armani, Vapors, they just make up stuff like, you know, you use Klarna. Never in my life have I ever been so skint like you, Mr. £300 a month boy, where I have to, you know, pay off for things. Bro, just because you can't afford things and you wear Primark stuff and you're on £300 a month doesn't mean people pay off for their clothes. Anyone that generally believes, if you're interested, that I pay off for my clothes, I'm more than happy to show you receipts. Any genuine people like Greavesy or anyone that watches me, Snapchat me, I will show you full evidence of my purchases. I'm not proving to some fat, ugly lowlife what I do and what I don't do. Are you fucking mad, bruv? Like, do you think we are born to prove fat, ugly, familyless losers like you wrong time and 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 time again? Really, bro? Is that what you think we wake up and get out of bed for? To come on YouTube and prove you fat, low-life bully victims what we have and we don't have? Here's the thing, bro. You show that you're not a fat, ugly bastard, what I've been calling you all along, fat, ugly, lowlife, then come back to me. I'll show you money, because the irony is, you and another other person was asking me to show receipts. You don't tell me what I need to prove to you, you fat, ugly cunt. I have asked you numerous times, you self-projecting virgin, show what you look like, show your face, show what you look like, show your face, and then you don't do it. So, bro, don't come on here and start telling me what I need to prove to you skin ugly people just because you can't afford £200 jeans, you jealous fat fucker. And that's that. And here's the thing, bro, we're getting into 2026 and you're still using the word munter. Bro, I'm younger and I'm better looking than you. Stop it. It's embarrassing now. You know, you make comments along with other people about how this community is dying. It's dying because you fat, ugly losers keep coming on here, putting yourselves down, calling yourself skin, calling yourself a munter. I'm a munter, bro. I've been with more women than you've had hot dinners, you and your boyfriend. Everyone that's not biased on YouTube have seen me with multiple women that you've never had. Multiple dates that you can't get because you're ugly. Yet you're trying to say that I've not got a girlfriend. Bro, before self-projecting in the future, you might want to think about this. You're trying to tell people they ain't got a girlfriend. Bro, you ain't got a girlfriend. You've never even been with a woman. You're trying to tell people they ain't got a job. Bro, you've never had a job in your life. You're sat on YouTube every day skint, waiting for your £300 monthly money benefits. It's embarrassing now. You need to get a mirror for Christmas and look in the mirror and stop self-projecting. Everything that you say is about yourself. How are you going to come on here, try and tell people they ain't got a girlfriend when they've had more women than you would ever have, and you're single? Do you not see the problem with that, bro? Like, single, no family, no money, jealous of people that's got more. But I get it. You know, I spent over £400 on jeans and trainers, which is more than your... It's almost double. It's almost 2 months of your money. So then you say that I use Kalana. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, at first it was really, really funny, but then it just becomes sad. Right? You fat, ugly, family-less losers, if that's even a word, need to get a fucking life. You're boring. No wonder why the fucking community is dead. Because they're sick of you fat, ugly mongos boring people to death. But like I said, bro, if you ever want me to show you receipts, show you money, you loser, I am more than happy to. Show your face, prove that you're not fat and ugly, and prove everything Peter Belly's been saying about yous on here is wrong, and I'll happily show you receipts. They're on my emails. I bought them online. So until then, don't start asking people to prove themselves to you fat, ugly losers. I can show you money right now. I can show you receipts right now. Everything paid off in full. I'm not fucking proving myself to some fat, ugly little lowlife. Are you fucking mad? I don't wake up out of bed to prove to some fat, ugly mong that ain't even got a mum what I have and what I don't have. Remember that in your head. Like, really let that drill in your head. That's not how that works, bro. Get a fucking life, you sad, self-projecting fucking little virgin. That's me, bro.